Virtual reality without the headset is how Christopher Nolan describes Dunkirk, the director's first film based on a real-life event. It's about the evacuation of more than 300,000 troops stranded on a beach in northern France in the early stages of the Second World War. Safety was just 26 miles away, but conditions on the beach meant that the large naval ships couldn't get close enough to pick them up. A call went out for civilian small boats to help, and a flotilla of non-military little ships sailed out from England to bring the men home, codenamed Operation Dynamo.
There's no hiding from this sun.
Nolan tells the story from three perspectives.
We have a job to do.
Putting the audience directly onto the beach, on board the boat traversing the English Channel, and in the cockpit of the Spitfires. Utilising 6 $1 million IMAX cameras, which lend themselves to panoramas and large-scale action, Nolan says we want to take the audience on a very intense ride, to make them feel like they're actually there, and allow them to feel what that would be like. Indeed, Nolan is a versatile director who pushes the boundaries of filmmaking. Think 2000's low-budget indie film Memento, a thriller told both backwards and forwards. The big-budget Caped Crusader reboot, which began in 2005 with Batman Begins, a franchise that's taken more than $2 billion at the box office worldwide. As well as huge sci-fi spectacles that showed Nolan's penchant for experimentation, including 2010's Inception, which picked up 4 Oscars for sound and visuals, and his last feature film, Interstellar, which also won an Oscar for visual effects.
I'm coming back.
To date, though, Nolan himself hasn't won any Academy Awards. Although, interestingly, before Dunkirk was even released, one UK bookmaker has the film at 2-1 to win the Oscar for Best Picture. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Dunkirk has been a big earner for the director. In a feature on movie industry salaries in 2016, it reported that Nolan is said to be getting $20 million up front and 20% of the gross for Dunkirk, the richest deal since Peter Jackson got the same for King Kong. Joshua Levine, who wrote the book Forgotten Voices of Dunkirk and was the film's historical consultant, says Dunkirk was a massive event that still has international significance. That if the British Army had been killed or taken prisoner, Britain would almost certainly have surrendered, and we'd likely be living in a very different world today. It also led to the British expression, the spirit of Dunkirk, or Dunkirk spirit, which refers to being strong in a difficult situation and refusing to accept defeat.
You can practically see it from here.
What?
Home.